Hello and welcome to Visit Fylde. We're going to do some cooking today. And at the mention of the word cooking, look who's appeared. Look who's appeared in the background. We're going to go from carrots and onion to soup in as fast as possible. So you know how you watch these videos on YouTube and they're really professional and they've got everything set up and everything organised. Well, this is not like that. So this is going to be a slapdash, quick guide to making soup. So I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like if you enjoy it. And make sure that you've subscribed to the channel and signed up for your email newsletter. And if you're lucky, you might get some comedy appearances from the T-Boys as well. So, I've already done a little bit of prep. I've already chopped the carrot up into big bits simply because I don't want to break my new gadget. I don't want to break my new food processor. So I've already put half an onion in and there's 3 carrots here. There's 3 carrots. Right, we'll put them in and we'll put the lid on. Now, it always works better when it's plugged in, but I've only got one plug, so I'm going to undo the plug for the Ninja, and I'm going to plug the thing in, because everything works better with electricity, doesn't it? Right, and now I'm going to blitz it. Woo! Holding on to it to make sure it doesn't blow away. That'll do. So, drumroll and fanfare, I'd like to introduce you to my Ninja. This is my Ninja 9-in-1 on its little tables. I'm going to take them out because we don't need them to do this. I've got the towels ready for when the radiator goes on later, because it's not a very nice day today. So I'm going to just undo that, being careful not to lose that bit. Take the lid off, take the blade out, and then tip all that into the food processor. So obviously the next thing I need is a spatula. Right, so I've got my spatula. I'll put the rest of this in here. I realised when I went for my spatula that there were a stack of other stuff I'd not got either, so I've got all them out as well. So put all them in. This is just so easy. If you've not got a food processor, you can grate your carrot, which is what I always used to do, because it seems to, I don't know, it seems to cook up better. You get more of a depth of taste. It's just hard work doing it. So I've got one of these little stock pot things, and if you've watched So You Go to Fylde, you'll have heard me talking about them, and I think this just added. The first time I made this, I made it with just ordinary OXO vegetable stock cubes, but I thought that finished it off. Now, probably the best thing to do would have been to have given that chance to dissolve properly in the water. So that's just a pint of boiling water and one of them jelly things, and I used that last time I made some soup, and you know, it made such a difference. It was really nice. So I'm going to whack that in like that. There you go, you see in the bottom. And then I'm going to put a ton of pepper in, and when I say a ton, I mean a ton. These are them gravy things that you buy in B&M and on bargains and whatnot. They're like, I don't know, £1 something, a £1.50 a grater, so that you get a finely, properly ground black pepper. So they come full peppercorns. Very good. You just need to make sure that you put them that way up when you put them in cupboard, otherwise your cupboard's full. Look at Muffin. He's helping me flour's obviously cold. I've just realised I've not got any sugar. So I want about that much sugar. And believe it or not, that does actually make a difference. I'll plonk that in. And that's it. And then you need your pressure cooker lid, which is this one. You need your pressure cooker lid. Turn it on. I need to swap my plugs. I need to swap my plugs for that one. And I want it on pressure, so you just turn it to pressure, which is that one there. And then I'm going to do it for 5 minutes. Ta-da! Away you go, and that's it. That's all you do. So when it comes up to pressure, and then this little vent thing pops up when it's full steam inside. So it's finished, and I've vented the steam off. So it keeps it warm when you're finished. It keeps it warm when you've done it. It's got that on there, look. So you just turn this to this side, and up comes the steam, and the little venty thing there drops back down. So that's done now. That's unsteamed. You can tell how much soup I've made because it's turned my spatula orangey coloured. So then you just unlock it, and then you get a dribble and let the water out. That's it. So there you go. There it is, finished. Ooh, that's hot. I'm just on to next round of chopping vegetables now because we're having stir fry for dinner. So I'm going to pop that layer, and then I'm going to chop. I'm going to tip the soup into here because I can't put hot soup into my food processor, not straight out of a pressure cooker anywhere. Now the other thing that you need to be careful of with these gadgets is your fingers. You need these type of things, and what I want is some of them silicone jobbies, because believe me, that is hot. So I'm going to just get the oven gloves because I've just realised I've not actually got them, have I? That's because I'm trying to talk to you at the same time. So I'm going to hold that with one end and hold that with the other. And you just lift the pan out, watching your fingers. And I'm going to tip it in there. And then it can cool, so you don't use any metal in these because if you do, you'll scratch your bottom and you'd never want that, would you? And while that's cooling, I shall go back to my other jobs. I shall make my soda bread, so you can watch that in another film. Right, back to the soup. I'm making this now. It's 11:15. I'm making this for our tea today. So I have cooled it down in the pan. It's now quite cool enough to put in a blender. So I'm going to just whack it in here without hopefully splashing it everywhere. I've not got my thing again, have I? Want my spatula thing. So I am going to, what's in there? I have got a proper blender thing, but it's just easier to do it that way. Because you know I'm born idle. I'll put the lid on, get me thing. I like it finely chopped. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So you could, if you wanted to, put some cream in, or yogurt, or anything like that. T-Boy's not keen on that kind of stuff, so I tend not to bother. We just have it like that. But it's very, very nice. So while it's still warm, I'm going to taste it and make sure that I've got enough seasoning in. So that's for 3 people. I've got 3 carrots, half a honey hen, a stock cubey thing, that's nice. That's not bad at all, that. Just a bit more pepper, I think. Enough pepper to sink a ship. Clears your cold anyway. And a pint of water. It don't come much cheaper than that, does it? That's lovely. And I shall put the lid on. Wipe the bottom of the pan, because I don't want the ring clattering up. And then that's it. That's that done. So I hope you've enjoyed homemade carrot soup with the least organised chef in the world. You can hear the ninja whizzing. That's the soda bread. In fact, we'll just have a little look. Ooh, it's cooking. It's cooking. Make sure I don't cremate my top. Put the lid back down and it just carries on. Marvellous. But that's in another video. So we'll see you in a moment. Bye for now.